Hello, boys and girls and in-betweens. Welcome back to Indie Gamer. I'm gonna do my bit of gameplay. Oh, okay. Why can't you? Okay, so Steam needs to restart. Give it some time. I'm gonna do a session of Bloodlines because I want to, and because I am. It's Sunday, Bloody Sunday, and so I don't want to work. It's a holiday, and so Holistic needs to be having a chill time and not working. I'm already processing a lot. Because a lot in my life and a lot for the game. And I know it's a bit frustrating because when you are creative and you have ideas, it's good to not delay it because otherwise you're gonna lose the inspiration. But I will need. What? Did I lose saves again? Ugh. And so it's good to get into it, to learn and to process and to create right away, but at the same time I need to have a break because my brain is gonna explode if I don't.
If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing you're listening to,
Oh, Dev.
the only girl who will spend the night with you and leave first thing in the morning, guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Well, looks like the boards are lighting up. Aren't I the popular one? Let's see.
Eeny, miny, moe.
Caller, you've got the first shot at Deb tonight.
So why?
The pleasure of speaking to.
Hi, Deb. This is, Vigo.
I don't know what happened, but I
So,
think
Vigo, why are you up so late?
I had to reinstall it, and I think that fucked up
How many boats do you own, Vigo?
some saves. Or maybe I'm gonna try something quickly. Vigo. Oh, Vigo. Oh. Oh, why am I back at the beginning? I was playing not so long ago and I was in Chinatown. Ah, whew, that's better. I was like, I've played since I had to check my computer, didn't I? Phew. Okay, so back to Santa Monica, but a more interesting thing than helping Mercurio once again. I discovered this morning that Mercurio is actually a character in Fallout New Vegas, I believe. I'm kind of keen to give... What? No. No. Yeah. Come on. So yeah, I've never played Fallout New Vegas. I'm kind of keen because there's quite a few things I believe I would be able to... this fight. to learn from in this game, to put in LFD. For the storytelling aspect... Oh, I don't have a lot of blood. The storytelling aspect and just general design clues And that would be a new game because Bloodlines is fine. I love it, but if I can discover some new things, so can use that first. That didn't give me much, huh? And that's so. Oh, blue blood. Maybe I should keep that for an extra bit. I have so much crap that I actually don't use. What are those books? Books. The original internet. What is that? Giovanni book. Voce del Morte. If they're Italian, that should be Della Morte. No? By Vincetti Marx. Is that Marcus? Marcus? Giovanni Consigliere. In the game of life, your reading skill are 80 for the 2600s. What? Okay. The Cowboy's Guide to Cyberspace. Ledger. Okay. And so, oops, Jesus Christ. Cain. I don't have batteries anymore on this laptop. Oh, sorry. I'm doing my... Oh. Chinese laundry. I don't know if that's the right expression, but because it's a club in a party in Sydney, I use it like that. The Pearl of Dubai. Ooh. This jewel is the famous Pearl of Dubai. It's very precious and full of a magic vibrancy that gives you a boost to your charisma. Ooh. Charismatic. What are those? Can't use that. What is that? Can't use that. What is the title? Oh yeah, but okay, no banana. So I'm gonna put that in LFD because I'm kind of curious about that. I did find a few images and I think I'm gonna put them in there. What's that? Oh, it's a door knob. I need to ramp up my research skills. Research, scholarship, or intelligence. I already have 3 out of 5. I probably need to. And I won't be able to use it anyway because I need to spend 12 and 9. So I'm missing 1 expert point to be able to have 8, and I'm not gonna be able to do any of the things. So I will need to survive those 2 guys. And I have 7 in melee. Maybe I should use a melee weapon. But that's gonna be tricky. Oh, I have to do the dialogue again.
Kindred, your presence here violates
the sarcophagus.
Leave now, or face the consequences of your actions.
Why do you think this anger stems from? Your father, maybe?
There is an alliance between your leader LaCroix and Mistress Ming Zhao. You
Groundbreaking.
violate the agreement. If you do not leave, we are not responsible for your death.
This is my gamma. I did not see these bounds. Alliance? Is that another word for untruth? Ooh, I like this one. Why do they all wear stoke before they fight? Blah, blah, blah. That would be me. Blah, blah, blah. Eye rolling. You think your kung fu's pretty good? Well, haha, fuck me. I'm gonna go for the Alliance. Manipulative bitches.
We'll give you one more chance to leave this place and keep your life.
Take a chance on me.
Go.
You will go. Still talking. Oh. Did really George Washington say no can do, Pedro? Aren't you guys a little small to be bosses? Mind telling me your weakness? I'm gonna be sassy.
The time for decisions has passed.
Blah, blah,
Chang
blah.
brothers accept your life graciously.
Oh, but my life is mine! Okay, so... take that. I shall not die. Ah, hey! Whoa! Two at the same time, that's not fair, Kans. Oh. Ah. Fuck, they're tough. And they eat like... Why do I eat fucking 1 point? Come on. Ugh. So, oh, how come I have so much blood? Oh, is this the blade? But I don't have blood heal, so I can't even heal myself with my blood. I probably should... I just have blood buff. I should probably add the patch, huh? Because I think it's not by default in the Steam version. Okay. I'll have to double check that. Does this... No. No, this is bullshit. Damage potential, yeah, I'll use, but... Can I do... Oh, what's that? Can I do that? Okay, so... It's kind of reflecting a bit, so I can't really see what's going on, so... Which is not great. Now I have to do the dialogue again.
Kindred, your presence here violates the agreement between our leaders. Leave now or face the consequences of your actions.
From a spaghetti horror to a kung fu film, this is a double feature.
There is an alliance.
Yeah. Why do they
We'll
talk
give
so
you
much
one
bullshit?
more chance to leave this
How's
place
that
and
done?
keep your life. We'll go.
No.
The time for decisions has passed. We...
So... One at a time, bitches. Oh! I can't see what's going on. Can I feed on them? No. I would need two. Fuck. I get all that blood when I die for whatever reason. Probably a bug. Oh, it's probably the births that are being cancelled and therefore the blood is readjusted or something like that. That's gonna be a pain. I need to use that blood touch when I can, which is probably within 20 seconds in the fight. Blah blah blah.
There is a... We'll give you... The time for decisions has passed. We check.
Ah, leave me move. Leave me alone. Ah. Now's the time. So that should help. There. Oh! Grey on grey? Come on. They're not really visible, right? Now they're freaking disappearing. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna die. One at a time, I said. Ooh. Two is just annoying. So why am I gonna do that? Because even using the blood is not making it, just making it a tiny bit easier. It's annoying. Blah blah blah. Can I skip the fight somehow through the dialogue?
Your presence here violates the agreement.
What agreement? Yay! Oh, that's faster. Putain, I'm like already halfway through my health in like one shot. Fuck. Can't. It's so frustrating. The fighting is so. Yeah, I swear like a sailor. Get over it. Ooh. That was close.
Kindred. There is a...
Hey. What? Is he behind me again? What? Oh, this is so lame. So lame. Come on. But I don't think adding more points to melee is gonna help anything. Can I don't think I can even use my guns or whatever because I don't have really interesting guns. That I have 15 bullets. Oh no, a bit more. I'm not sure that's gonna help at all. Probably save just because I'm sick of. And then dialogue.
There is.
Come on. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, and nice. What the fuck is that? And I can't even feed. Oh. I think you can block somehow, but I can't remember how you're supposed to. Oh. No. No. Come on. Okay. I'm already bored of it. I might actually go and play Redemption instead. This is so lame. When you have no blood, like you can't. Well, I can't even use blood heal, so I can't even. I would not be able to do anything with it. It's annoying. What? That might actually help a bit, but... Really? Swing! Swing.
There.
Come on! And now I could actually... oh, fuck! Whoa. Fly. Will be... No! Stop it! I said stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Come on! I just used my blood purge there. Why is it not doing fuck all? Oh, it's so annoying. And now I'm gonna die. Oh, come on. Have it behind me. Oh, can I heal? Are you gonna give me time to heal a bit? No. Oh, maybe. Yes. Woo! That's a nice bug. But now I need to wait forever because they do aggravated damages. Okay, I'm gonna go have a cigarette. Did I get? No, it's when you kill someone, I believe. Oh, this is so frustrating. And they're probably gonna are gonna kill me in like 2 seconds when I go back anyway. Because they're tough. I have only 1 point left in experience. Not great, huh? It's just not fair. It's really punishing, and it's like in Rule of Rose, the mechanics and the physics are not really tweaked well enough in the combat. Great writing, but shit combat. Okay, well, it's going up, and I'm safe here for whatever reason, because they are missing out that gap in the design, so at least that serves me, but it doesn't serve when you're streaming because it makes for a shit show. Oh. No other choice, I'm sorry guys, but I can entertain you with some handstands, I guess. Oh, and stretches as well because I'm tired. I'm an old tired bitch. Whoa. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, tired. Oh, and I already did quite a few handstands today, so I need to give myself some rest. So what can I do? I can tell you about what I'm going to be working on this week in LFD, I guess. So it's ramping up slowly. I'm supposed to have an update for another piece of commission from Kamuri in the Philippines. So I'm kind of excited to see what she come up with. The first piece was so good. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be hard to beat. Shout out to James. Oh. And I think he's quite a big fan of Vampire as well, because his handle on Instagram, what his company name or whatever, is 3by-Night. And he's doing really cool stuff, so if you want to check him out, and there's really a lot of similar vibes that I get from his art, and it's really well put together. It's really beautiful. So yeah, go to see James Cradfish at 3by-Night. It's beautiful. I shared the piece on Patreon, so if you want to see it in primeur, that's the thing. I'm kind of, because I want to show the pieces of art publicly, and I think I did share it on Instagram to patrons. I'm not sure if people on Patreon are called patrons or Patreons. Anyway, so I think I shared that with patrons, maybe I should share it publicly as well. But I don't want to share it on the page because that would kill the purpose of sharing it on Patreon. So maybe I should, now that I shared it privately to patrons, I could share it publicly as a story. That would be a good thing to do. At least it would kind of give priority to Patreon once again. Okay, hey boys, come and get me, boys. I like this area because it's quite safe. I think that's maybe how I did it back in the days as well. Because this fight is like the two of them. It's freaking tough. They're gonna jump behind me or something like that. Especially teleporting, like you can't even you can't even dodge. Shit. Can't. You can't even. Oh, what? How come you're coming this time? One is nearly dead. I'm gonna save. I'm sorry, but I need to be safe. Like, I don't mind being reckless once in a while when I'm in control but right now I'm not in control. How come I have so much blood? Oh, because of the blood patch. But I still can't use blood heal. So, in fact, I need to do the update. Hopefully that's not gonna screw my saves. So yeah, let's go back to chatting. And so I was just talking with Will how 1994 and Brave New World are kind of benchmark for political manipulation and coercive control and all that. So it's really interesting because the people in control have more and more control over those kind of things to influence where we're going, but it doesn't make our lives simpler. It just makes it more threatening just to do normal stuff. And so it's like, okay, I get that it serves you and society at large in a way, because that means we keep on, it's like the stick kind of pushing us to be more efficient, more like evolving more and more quickly. But that's exactly what is slowly tearing societies apart. And so how much do you want to make society a bit of a threat to force people to be working harder and harder and more quickly and more weirdly and more without impacting the mental health of population at large? So that's something that I actually kind of quickly draft about earlier. How does progress is making us solve more problems, but at the same time creating so much more? So we have to work harder and faster and more I have fluidly in mind, but we are forced to adapt more quickly, but at the same time that is what is impeding our propensity to actually work properly, and also increasing environmental and social disarray. I have that word in mind, but I'm not sure it has the exact the meaning that I expect it to be. A state of disorganization. Yeah, well, there you go. And so how do we, because right now, as we are more disorganized and like first we have more and more people being left behind, so it creates poverty. Whoever is still able to stay in the rat race is more and more at threat of burnout. We have more and more responsibility for something we actually struggle to understand properly. We accelerate environmental and social and economical, collapse. So is this really the way? Like we are on the treadmill going faster and faster, and we actually, instead of going bzz, reduce the speed, we actually try to run faster and faster, and so we lose it even more. That's actually a good name to put. I could use the gym at Santé Montréal to do a quest about that. Like, it's easy to find, and there's so many memes about people on the treadmill kind of flying off the wall. Treadmill. And so how do we reverse that tendency that doesn't solve any issue and just makes everyone more erratic and crazy? Treadmill fail. Because going faster doesn't make it better, it just creates more craziness. People are more and more desperate for something that, and so do you really want to finish like that? Kent's gym. Do you really want to finish like that? I don't think so. Yep. That can be quite dangerous and so that's humanity failing again and again, more and more. Bam, bye. And so do we want to do that? I don't think so. You don't have a choice, but that's the solution the problem that I'm attacking. Okay, now I'm gonna attack those brothers again because I'm probably gonna need to do a round 3 of hide and seek. Boys, I really want to have a good time. Boys, come on. What? Come on. Where are you? Oh, big. See, they hit me once and fuck. Where's the other one? Oh. Maybe even 4 times. No bazooka, no. Shit. Bye. Leave my cavians alone. Okay, I think I'm safe. What's happening? Not everything that is shiny is made of gold. Explosions are shiny. I need close your face. So stop running for gold because that doesn't fucking do good for you. Stop buying your Gucci, your Ferraris, and your bullshit like that. That doesn't make your life better. You work on your ego. That's probably more important than working on your, on your dumb bills. You're just paying everything with MasterCard and you think you're rich. Oh. It's time to change it up. Stop being fooled by the tools. Oh. All right. Another couple of minutes. So yeah, between I need to read. There's a few books that I need to read, but I'm gonna just try to find the audiobook. It's just that I'd like to read them myself. But so yeah, from Huxley, Doors of Perception seems to be quite interesting. Brave New World. It's kind of funny because I know what's the story, but yeah, I would like to. Maybe I just need to watch more analysis and all that. That would probably be more valuable than reading the book or even listening to the audiobook for like 8 hours. And then I'll need to kind of find the meta level of the way the English has been evolving, the English literature and all that has been evolving, and politics has been evolving in the last 50 years because of 1984 and all that. Because I think that's really when things started to pick up. Like back in the days, it was a kind of warning, but there's more and more kind of suspicions about the pigs using that as a pattern, as a blueprint to gain more control. And so how do we get more and more people aware so we actually stop giving milk and apples to the pigs? Because my life is not there to serve that pigginess. I'm sorry. Okay. So you need to be a bit, finding the right spot where they actually can't get to you, and slowly plan their demise. I'm gonna save again because I'm getting closer and closer. Take that, one down, bitch. Bazooka man, fuck off. Ooh. Take that. And I'm not talking about the boys band. Yeah. Wow, I didn't realize we were able to pick up those things. Huh? Maybe that was added. Katana. These are devious looking metal claws with a wooden handle. They even deal aggravated damage. A light, slightly curved, traditional Japanese sword designed for quick slashing attacks. To Kindred, a competent swordman is far more dangerous than a sharpshooter. Yes, because bullets do only regular damage, but slashing is aggravated. Do they actually do aggravated damage as well? Base damage 3, feet adjustment, lethality 12, 13, damage potential 22 for each. Melee combat requirement. Ooh. Me likey. Well, thanks to flaws in game design, I've been able to beat them. Thank you, game designers. Why am I crouching? Oh, it's just the way. Huh. There's a slight bending when you use the claws. Oh, it's kind of like the gangrel, right? So, what now? Can I wish they'd done something. Oh, wow. Oh, they all have a different textures. It's like those plates that we had in the whatever tower with the different tests and stuff. There was 2 plates on the floor with those guys. And they all add, well, they both add a different look, and they do too. And I wonder what's the meaning. Fuck! Whoa! Whoa! I never saw that. Is it just once? Ouch! I was not in front of it. Wow! What is that? Yee. So, like, did people? Isn't that a new thing? Because I don't remember trying 17 years ago. 17 years ago? Shit. 17 years ago? Fuck. I don't remember trying that 17 years ago, but... So what now? And now I have to wait again. Where was I? Yeah, so the political essays are interesting for sure, but when you say politics, you say manipulation, and so yeah, that's perfectly on brand for IFD, because it's becoming more and more. It was supposed to be just a bunch of stories about, you know, discovering Montreal and talking about linguistics and just characters and all that, but that's what really interested me back in the days, the quests and the narrative and all that. And even if it's not, I don't think there's a big incentive or like a big will in Bloodlines to be a political critique or analysis. They do use politics as part of the driving the quest and the story, but I don't think they try to educate people around those subjects. And so that's what I'm trying to do by being educational about language and Montreal and history and culture, but also like in the way the quests are slowly evolving. I want to put more and more of that political or psychological or philosophical insight. So that's making the game way more interesting and valuable, because I was like, oh, how do we analyze that and put that in the game? But at the same time, if you work on putting it in the game, what can we learn from that is really captivating me more and more. I don't remember doing that. Is this... Can I do it with my gun? Ah! Yes, I can. Oh. But... bitch is killing me. Even behind the... Take that. Don't touch me. Oh. I think I've done them all. I don't want to waste too many bullets as well. Just wait again. And so yeah, between the linguistics, the city, the cultural, the political, the psychological, the philosophical, what else? It's becoming a big project, even bigger and bigger by the week. But that's what makes it fun, and that's what is going to drive the writing, and yeah, kind of push more and more what I'm going to put in there. So that's really exciting, and especially as I put more art in it, as I have more voices being done for it, it's gonna be a really long-term live project about a lot of different things, intermeshed on so many different levels and spectrums and dimensions. Okay, so I should be able to survive at least one more. So I'm gonna check that I've done them all. But then I'm like, what do I need to do if nothing happened thanks to that? Do I need to do something with the sarcophagus? Oh yeah. Ooh! Huh! I never saw that icon. So I can just carry the sarcophagus on my back just like a buddy. Let's pay attention to the sarcophagus from a bit more closely. So what do we have here? Looks like yeah, Egyptians. Are there moles? She's holding snakes? Can I do an image search? Let's see how Google recognizes that. Ooh. Visual match, but not really. That's really cool though. Like I could really use some of those textures in my game. Let's try to have a more of a view of the whole thing. Oops. Oh. Yeah. Oh. No, there's nothing matching it exactly, so it doesn't seem to be a real life reference, but it's definitely worth investigating. Huh. That's pretty funny actually. I'm gonna definitely. Where's the Pac-Mounted? That's pretty funny. Oh. The Kiki. That's pretty funny. $45 for that. That's pretty cheap. I paid more than $200 for the devil. I don't know if you guys have seen this one, but that's the one that I'm like considering quite funny. Oh, I'm tired. I'm probably gonna go to bed super early today. I'm probably gonna share that on Reddit, because I might try to pick your brains about it. Maybe someone already had a look, but I want to know. Give me the key. I can't even see what's on top. Ooh, it's a labyrinth. It's a maze. I like mazes. It's a maze, but I wish it was more detailed. So why is the sarcophagus have like 4 holes on the side? Then it kind of goes to that. Is it a small maze as well? No, it's just a decoration. So with that, the sun kind of providing sun rays, and that's humanity losing its innocence because of the moles and the snakes, and we drink the poison and we lose our feathers because of the sun or something. I don't know. Beckett should know. Beckett should do a freaking study about the whole kind of iconography of those things. That would be so cool. Yep. All the statues. Oof. Get it in the truck. Yeah. They seem. Ooh. Leaving the Javanese incest, necrophilia, favor carrying, ancestor worship, and carefully cultivated something. Is that Cain killing Abel? Oh no, okay. Okay. Oh, well, talking about Beckett. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the statues, like the plates with the different statues with the sword, they all say something unique. Don't touch me, blah blah blah. Maybe there's a kind of message to decipher from that. I don't know. So, yeah. So this one there is Cain. Et Abel.
Cemetery runoff congealing at the door.
Congealing at the door. This one is
Can't see. Where have my eyes gone to?
oh, that's Abel once again, but that's from Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline Phantom. But that's East of Eden, so it's him. East of Eden. Oh well, that's Cain slaying Abel again, but by Peter Paul Rubens.
Maggots love you.
Trust me.
I know they do, because I'm naive, and they like that because they can abuse me.
Stop doing that.
Why?
Mother, maggots love you.
Dude, like, come on, that's too many voices at the same time. I can't even decipher one at a time, and you want me to listen to 12 of them? Come on. I know I'm a Malkavian, but I can't pay attention to 12 things at the same time. This one doesn't return anything. We have a cat on a hearth. Is it Napoleon? I was myself in Napoleon's ranks. Yeah, this one doesn't match anything, unfortunately. What about this cat on the right? Yeah, they're all cats to me. Ooh. This is actually Louis XIV. Louis XIV.
Maggots love you.
Trust me.
Oh, this bitch is Louis XIV.
The moon is melting.
I wonder if someone ever actually paid attention to those paintings. Probably not.
Of the Atlantic. Dark. Dreaming.
Am I Beckett?
Sleeping.
Okay, who's next? And it took us nearly 20 years to actually pay attention to that because we didn't have the technology to recognize paintings like that back in the days. You used to have, you needed the knowledge. Okay, so this one doesn't return anything matching either. I don't know. Oh, yeah, once again. Cain killing his brother. Fucking Cain. You could not... You could not... stop being an asshole, eh? Fucking Cain. It doesn't say who the painter is. And then we're going to this beach on the left. I actually saw an article. I can't remember where it was. Maybe last week or 2 weeks ago, talking about people swearing in a foreign language, because it doesn't have the same meaning for us. It's not like it doesn't have that social background that the swearing words have in your mother tongue, because especially if you learn all those words and all that after you grew up and all that, when you're more like late teenagers and all that, you actually you use them in a different context. There's one situation that I remember where I was like, oh, blah blah blah, like I was kind of being that kind of sassy gay bitch. I was like, I kind of said something about someone and I was like, oh yeah, this bitch was like blah blah blah, and the other person was really offended. I'm like, I say bitch to my mom. RuPaul says bitch to all the queens. Like that's where the habit actually kind of came from. And I'm like, don't be offended by me saying bitch. Like, who cares? Words have an impact, but at the same time, it's probably more important to be offended by actions, even if the person has beautiful words in their mouth. If they're a bitch, maybe you should call a bitch. And because even if they never say swear words or be like cunt, blah blah blah, that doesn't mean they're not. Like, you don't judge someone by their words, judge someone by their actions. Because someone can be really polite, like damn Judi Dench, she's a national treasure. But like, obviously I don't know her, so I don't really care. But there's that joke. I think it's on SNL. I can't even remember, but there's quite a few sketches about Judi Dench being a national treasure, but she actually acts like a cunt. The character, I don't know the real one. I don't really care. But so yeah, that's kind of my point. If someone has beautiful language but treats you like shit, that's probably more offending. You should probably try to realize that and be more offended by their actions than by the word they use. Because it's not because a specific word is really offensive to you that people use it in order to be offensive. So, yeah, that's my take on swear words, and I'm offended. No, don't be offended by the language. Be offended by the actions. Because someone can be really insidious and manipulative and be perfectly fine saying all the good things, but actually undermine you through their actions, and that's way worse. So pay attention to the actions, not the words. Oh, I found it. So once again, it's Cain and Abel. So why do we have like at least 4 paintings of Cain and Abel, and we have Louis XIV? I'll have to Google this one again. I'll have to do a search for that because I'm kind of interested to know what that. Can I jump on the sarcophagus? Oh, yes. I can this time. So that's going to give me a better view. So yeah. So we have 4 Cain and Abel. Ooh, $220 this one. Because that's how people manipulate you. Words are tools to fool. And so if you're getting fooled by words, you actually are being distracted and manipulated by those people using beautiful words but being shitty in the way they treat you. When someone can be using swear words and actually not even consider that the meaning that you assign to it is what they mean. Because words, like Alan Watts says, are a clanky tool. Oh. So this one I found. I got a match. It's not Tinder. It's even better. So I got a match, but it's on TripAdvisor. Imagine. Oh shoot. But it's not. Casa de la Cultura de San Jose de Gracia. But that doesn't tell me what's the painting. Shoot. Well, the essential San Jose de Gracia seems to be highlighting that painting. So if you want to know, if you are in Mexico, where is that? Where is the museum? La Casa. Oh well, San Jose de Gracia is where the museum is. So if you want to do shit, I need to plug my phone. If you want to discover what that painting is, I would suggest you to go to the art museum in San Jose de Gracia and tell us what the label says. But I'm gonna still try to look for a match, because that's matching me with the place, but I want to be... Oh, it is this one? Wait, no, it's not. Oh, no, it's not the same. Oh, the Chancellor Segi? Oh, yep. So who's that Chancellor? Inquisitor. So that's... Oh, shoot, sorry. That is exactly why I'm putting all those paintings in my game. It's because you can learn so much. Imagine Chancellor Séguier. Oh, Pierre Séguier, Chancellor of France under Louis XIII, Louis XIII, and Louis XIV, in the critical period during which monarchical power was consolidated. Séguier was born into a family that had held many legal posts, and he followed the same career. So he was a chancellor in he was born in 1588 and died in 1672. I'll have to read that because I'm curious to know why we have Abel and Cain, and Louis XIV and Chancellor Séguier. Why? There's no Napoleon anywhere. Huh? Where is your master? And what's that page? Ooh, what's that? Oh was expecting it to be a ring or something, but it's not. It's just a glitch in the texture. Cool. It's kind of funny, but I think my ideas, my game mechanics and design in my game are gonna be quite good. I'm really excited. That's really those candles are quite ecstatic. Yeah? I shot the sheriff, but I could more easily make him shoot. Oh man, I'm so stupid. Channel. I don't have the microphone on. Yeah, I do. I was like, what? I've been talking shit for like an hour 20 and people actually won't be able to know what I'm saying. Beautiful plates. That reflection, I'm like, bitch, that's so cool. It's not realistic, especially that, I don't know, the reflection doesn't seem to work properly. I don't know, like it doesn't seem to be the right. Maybe it is, because I see the painting, but it seems to be reversed, maybe. But yeah, okay, so can I speak to Beckett? No. That haircut, Beckett, come on. I really wish the models would be improved a tiny bit. Like the hair, look at that. We can do so much better now. I know it would take some work. And the rest is fine, like the body is fine, but the hair would make so much more. Like, would make it so much better. Ooh, and look at that string, it's like shivering. But the chandelier is not moving at all. Okay. Chancelier Séguin, Louis XIV, Cain, and Abel.
My Wunderkind returns.
My Wunderkind?
In my entire court, I knew there was only one who could have succeeded in this task. Finally, the Ankoran sarcophagus is ours. Come.
But you don't have the key.
I granted Beckett's request to study and
You
document
stupid
all the
idiot.
markings of the sarcophagus. You've met Beckett, haven't you?
I am.
Let's go take a look inside and see what the commotion around the city has really been all about.
The commotion or the locomotion? I'm being dumb, but that's how people like you. By being dumb on camera and being silly. Chocolate or gold? I'm putting some of what's inside in my pocket. Ooh. Yes, it's been sitting under the tree for so long. I cannot wait. Let's go for under the tree. Look at me in my beautiful gown.
What have you assessed so far?
Unfortunately for the Heralds of Doom, it appears we won't be opening Pandora's box.
Oh no.
The markings,
Pandora.
as far
That's
as I can
alright.
tell, are of Assyrian origin. An extraordinary piece, but nothing earth-shattering.
I see. Then there is no good reason why we shouldn't open it.
You stupid idiot.
Beckett, do you see any mechanism for the lid?
I haven't as yet had a chance to pore over it with my fine-tooth comb. I think I have one in my bag.
Why won't it? Why won't it open, Beckett? And you? I thought you said it looked as if it had been opened on the Dane. I want it open! You and Beckett, figure out a way to open it. I need to know what's inside. I have other matters to attend to.
Yeah.
Come get me when a solution has been found.
You get
the
99
depths
problems.
to which I'll sink to prove others wrong. The young ones get so temperamental.
I know, right?
Fortunately for Sebastian, is it? I'd already made up my mind to open the sarcophagus, if only to show the city that Gehenna, contrary to popular belief, has not begun.
Sebastian, yes. This little cunt. So, how does the box open?
Being that this is the first of its kind
A
that I've
big
ever
pink
seen,
fairy box.
your guess is as good as mine.
I have many guesses. You know old things. I do not.
In the last few seconds, I've had very few epiphanies. I may be old, but I didn't build it. How knowledgeable are you on ancient Assyrian funerary constructs?
I told you I am a blank slate. I know nothing. I saw words, but not one I knew passed by. They tried to take over the world, but then we uploaded that virus into their UFO. Let's go for the UFO
quite
thingy.
astute.
I know.
Fortunately for us, I know of someone who has distinguished himself in this field.
Oh, convenient. That guy on the historical network with the pith helmet? He makes learning fun.
No. His name is Dr. Anders Johansen, a professor of archaeology from Norway.
Ooh.
He was the one responsible for finding the sarcophagus, and as far as I know, the only authority on its origin and design.
Oh, there you go. Too easy. Easy in the bathroom? We can always find mortals in there.
Until yesterday, he could have been found in his suite at the Empire Hotel downtown.
Too easy.
But when I stopped by earlier this evening, all I found was spilt coffee on a morning paper. It appears he's been abducted.
Who is spilling coffee? Duh. You should be spilling the tea. Oh, fuck.
Myrrh incense,
I did not
which
read
is
what I
usually
was
burned in
clicking
monasteries.
on.
Also, I found beach sand and part of a muddy footprint. Putting two and two
Something about
together, I
aliens.
located a monastery near a beach in Malibu, where I believe hunters are holding Johansen captive.
Uh-huh. Why am I talking about mattresses? Well, 2 and 2 for me equal to 5, right? I'm delusional. Well, oh, what was that? Oh yeah, no, man. Oh. Neat. I would have taken the opportunity to see if mattresses can fly. No. This story is going somewhere, and so am I, right?
The hunters abducted Dr. Johansen for his own protection, or at least that's how they've justified it. He's being held by the Society of Leopold and used, quite ingeniously, as bait for Prince Lacroix's minions.
This bitch. Leopold is a good name for a turtle. Hunters are like corn chips. They come in bags. I mean, they crunch under your foot.
It's easy to assume proficiency in something you've never done, isn't it?
Look who's sassy now. Humans? Pfft, they are so weak. Confidentially, I used to be one. Shh.
Be that as it may, these hunters are leagues above the security guard turned vampire killer you might have encountered thus far.
Okay, next lines, please.
You'll have to go to the monastery and find a way into the tunnels beneath where the hunters are holding Johansson. I'm afraid I can't accompany you, but then it's best you go alone. Too many of us might set them off, like fundamentalists on contrary opinion.
Can I borrow your airship?
I wouldn't recommend walking. Certainly Sebastian's already provided cab fare. I'm sure he always spares no expense when archaeology is at stake.
Oh my god. Oh, okay, I don't have the choice. I need to go now. Do I want to talk to LaCroix? I guess.
Remember, Dr. Johansson is an innocent. He has no idea we actually exist.
Okay.
Try not to put the idea in his head.
I will. What idea? So I don't even use the cab to go there anymore. I guess they're saving me the trouble.
Did you find a way to open the sarcophagus?
Oh, you're so annoying. The writer did such a good job with this bitch. No, but I wonder something.
Which is?
Oh, you're so sassy. Tell me of the Eastern kindred who are not kindred.
Traditionally, the Kuei-Jin has stayed in Asian territory, and the kindred Europe, and later North America. But recently, they invaded the West Coast, killing off a substantial number of anarchs. They lack the organization of the Camarilla, and think nothing of breaking the masquerade. Though we share similar traits, there is no fraternity between us. We embrace. They rise from the grave. They do not know the pleasure of blood. They are without clan. Oh yes, they believe our kind to be inferior. They are as much of a threat as the wolves.
Wolves?
Werewolves. I can still recall a time when cities were surrounded by miles of forests full of the beasts. But progress has taken care of that problem.
Oh yeah? Good old progress, eh? I wonder something else.
Witches?
Witches, yes! How did you know? Tell me about witches! No, I'm fine. Bye. You're lame. I don't like you. If I don't like you, I don't like you. Okay, Beckett?
I wouldn't recommend walking. Certainly Sebastian's already provided cab fare. I'm sure he always spares no expense when archaeology is at stake.
I want something from your brain.
Excellent.
Tell me of this mysterious Leopold character.
The Society, for the most part, knows very little about us. But they do know how to kill and torture us, and that's enough. Also, some of them exhibit powers that can make them quite formidable. Obfuscate will serve you well around the hunters.
Okay, good to know. Is the box Pandora's?
Well, if we open it up and the world ends, then yes.
Okay.
If we open it up and the world does not end, then no. I'd wager the latter.
If I was a mirror, who is that person you're staring at?
I've said quite a lot about myself already. I know even less about you than you do me. Why don't you tell me about yourself?
I just told you, I'm a mirror. Listen, what a bad date you are. I devour knowledge like the great worms devour the corpses of society.
I consider myself a seeker of reluctant information. Scholar sounds like academia. Ugh. How
Tell me about
versed
it.
are you in the occult?
Ooh, I'm quite versed. I top, I bottom. It's up to you. Let's get to third base. I'm sick of that date.
Then you wouldn't know that Dracula, the fictional vampire of movie fame, was very real. His real name was Vlad Tepes, and he was a Jamisi, though he was not Sabat. By some accounts, he still lives into these nights. Unless you've got further questions,
Ooh.
I'd really like to get back to looking at the sarcophagus.
Vlad Tepes. Another morsel of your brain.
Excellent.
What about the thin-blooded?
How any sane kindred could think these poor unfortunates are an immediate threat to us is absurd. Most were afraid, or at the very least uneasy around me.
Whoa.
Tragic.
Whoa.
Their desperation could very well hold the spark of revolution, however.
That's the thing. They themselves are not, but they are a sign of ecological collapse, for example. What are we gonna do if every humans on Earth die because of climate change? You know? Okay, to Leopold I creep.
Remember, Dr. Johansson is an innocent. He has no idea we actually exist. Try not to put the idea in his
What
head.
ID? Okay, bye, bitches. I'm off. I don't. There you go. I don't want to use my weapon. I want to see my hat bubbling around. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Hey, Chunk.
I'm sorry there, but Mr. LaCroix, he told me not to let anybody up right now. He sounded kind of PO'd. Must be all the late nights he's working. Anyhow,
PO'd?
I can't let you go see him right
What
now.
does that
Sorry.
mean? I don't care about LaCroix. I wanted to know about you. What's going on with you, Chunky Chunk? Let's say I have words that must find him before the earth dies.
Mr. LaCroix was real specific.
Oh,
And maybe if you come back later, you'll calm down.
it would be a better
Seems
prime
to be all
minister
tore up
than
about that
Kuno.
sarcophagus got stolen from a museum. Must be a real history lover.
Yes. A real history lover. Okay, squirrel friend. Bye. I'm gone, but not
Not
forever.
supposed to open the doors for anyone. Sorry there, Chief.
Shush. Shush, Chunky Chunk. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left. I love my outfit. I wish it was green though.
Can't see, can't see. Where have my eyes gone to?
Boing, 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 boing. What's the name of that cat with that? Isn't there a cat with like a similar hat? Boing, 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 boing. Capsicum.
Need a ride.
Oh yes, you don't even know. I need a ride. Like daddy and son, I will ride while you drive. That is pretty funny.
I smell rancid grave.
Oh, hey girl. I haven't been in that location for a long time. I don't think I ever... I need to go back to Chinatown to talk about the Quaichi. To talk to... what's her name? Hazel? Hey, Tree. Oh, you do some noise. That's actually an interesting point. Cool, so... did it save? No, so I will save. So, obfuscate. I've been told would be useful.
Greetings, Commander.
Greetings.
Soldier. Anything to report? The Gladius Day has told us to keep a sharp eye.
The Gladius update?
Of course, sir. My duty, as always, is to protect.
Man, she's everywhere. Wasn't she,
Good.
didn't she resign for corruption?
What kind of
Little
visitor, sir?
crown?
The only kind that matters,
Crown.
soldier.
Not,
Yes, sir.
not crown,
Of
crow.
course, sir. Carry on.
Oh. I told you smoking is not good for you. You're gonna die soon. Ooh. With my shiny coat, look at me. Faggy McFag. I'm doing tap dancing by the beach. Okay, someone is getting ready for assault. Oh shoot! What the fuck? I was expecting not to be able to fall, but obviously not. You can always fall. Okay. Load. Load me, Sadie. Evil crouches, and so do I.
Greetings, Commander. Greetings, soldier. Anything to report? The Gladius Day has told us to keep a sharp eye. He thinks we may have some visitors this evening. Of course, sir. My
Oh,
duty, as always,
I have
is to protect
visitors
brotherhood.
every night.
All seems quite
What are you
okay.
talking about?
Good, good. Did he mention what kind of visitors, sir? The only kind that matters, soldier. Yes, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, sir.
The only
Carry
kind that matters. Hello? No lady allowed. Only sexy boys with their machine guns. This is a really gay stream, if you did not get it. Ok boys, on peut disperser là. Allez dans les buissons là pour qu'on puisse se prendre un par un là. I don't do groups. convince yourself. Ooh. Hey, girl. Why? Oh, my lady. Oh. And she did not see me. Oh. I was like right in front of her. I can't. Shush, no, that's not good. Sorry, I'm gonna... It was great that she didn't see me, though. I was not even using obfuscator and I was at 97 of like in my gauge. So it's really funny that she was like, huh! I'm there, bitch. I'm like less than a meter away. And she was like, I must have been the wind.
The Gladius Day has told us to keep a sharp eye. He thinks we may have some visitors this evening. Of course.
A sharp eye. Let's try to do that. Cause me with my shiny coat and my red jiggly hat is not visible enough, right?
Of course. Carry on.
Carry on. You gotta keep on keeping on, that's for sure. Oh, la mouette. On se tait la mouette. the seagull. Seagull. Meow, meow, meow. Shush. Seagull. Squirrel friend, seagull. She's from the she's from the sea. What's the time? 6:30. Will's probably gonna come back soon. What are you doing there? Do you think you're safe? I hope you take prep. Ooh. How come I can't kill them? How come I can't do a finishing move? I can snack his snake, no? What is he drinking anyway? Nice gun. The guns. He has two. Oh, and a shotgun as well. Well, it was tasty. I wanna go in first person, thank you. Because my hat is distracting me from the bad guys. Ooh, a hard man. I love the Leopold Society. They're so gay by default. Ooh. Ooh, I am enjoying my service to the Brotherhood. No one. Just your neighbor sneaking in. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, you left the door open. What do you want me to do? Shoot, bitch. Shoot. Shoot. I'm giving you a hand. Now you need to shoot. Hand job, I don't understand job. But, are they all kind of after me now? Because I said before, I don't do groups. I do one by one, in the dark, from behind. Oh! Oh! Oh, they were after me. Well, I think I might just, I want to do a perfect sneaky one, though. Who do you think you are? Voice of Bedlam. What does that do again? Oh. Oh, I'm really at maximum in dementation? Cool. So yeah, that does a random thing for everyone in the target, right? You can carry no risk of violating the masquerade. Oh, of those around me, okay. Basic insanity. Around me as well, so it's really local. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, well, see, that's new, because before you had like a... Oh, no, okay, it's the same... one of the first... So the target, okay. The victim is shown is... Okay, so it's all target, not local stuff. So I can use that and turn them all crazy, but at the same time... Oh, here's a good area. I just like to feed on them. Oh, bitch. That's maybe a bit too many. I don't know, I don't care anyway, I want to... Why? Oh. I want a no invalid target found in radius. Okay. Oh. What? Okay. I want to do a perfect fufu, so... On va reloader. Et on va recommencer. Oups. Crouching. So should I just obfuscate the shit out of it?
Greetings, Commander. Greetings, soldier. Anything to report?
Because I can definitely obfuscate the shit out of it and do them one at a time. Look at that. Look at me. Ooh. Ah, shoot. It's annoying because it didn't even have time to shoot me, so why are those one kind of... Oh, I can't take that. Why couldn't I take that? Couldn't I take that easy? Okay, so they need to be completely not triggered. It's not even like shooting, even if that doesn't make sense, but once again, game design and programming, the way it's been coded, I guess.
Anything to report?
I guess game design was not... fudge! I think I'm gonna leave it at that anyway, it's been 2 hours. I spent an hour on those two guys. And an hour looking at paintings. Ooh, that's why I was not crouching. But I wonder why I can't... No, that is not okay. That is not okay. That's not nice. Take that. Ooh, a torch. Cool. What can I do with it? I wanna do a complete fufu. Come on. It's not much to ask. Okay. I'm gonna go. And I'll see you later. Probably need to cook dinner. That was fun. I really like my sassiness and my funny jokes and funny puns. I'm glad no one actually was there to hear them, because I was like, ooh, that's probably gonna offend someone. Ooh, who's gonna think about the children? Ciao, 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 ciao. Hopefully I will have the same vibe next time. I actually kind of like that. Oh, there's 2 viewers. Who are those? 2 viewers. Oh. 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 Well, that doesn't work anyway, so